and welcome back to another episode of Skyblock once again on the Arcadian server. And as you can see, today I've got a little bit more money. Techno actually hooked me up with 15 million more dollars. He's like the money man. He's the monopoly man over there. And actually, I was just talking to him just a second ago, but I'm just doing a little intro to explain what's going on. This little area, as you guys can see, is a new build that we've got going on the island. So what we're going to be having set up is that this is going to be a public grinder. So with all of those dubs of SKELE spawners that you can see right here, and also in my texture pack I changed them so that I can actually see through them so they look fancy and stuff. But yeah, basically with all these dubs of skeleton spawners that we got in yesterday's episode from Techno and other people's islands in the past that he'd been on and whatnot, we are planning on making a skeleton spawner thing. And a lot of these people make public grinders just because it has built-in people that can AFK your stuff for you. So like, instead of having so many people AFKing this or whatever, like having to have our alt accounts do it, which we probably still will have, we'll just have this, and we'll probably remove the iron golem stuff we have going up here and change it back to all cactus, and we're gonna move the iron golems over here. So basically what we're gonna have set up is people are gonna be able to warp into here. So like, say I'll set up my warp sign like right here or something, they'll warp in and they'll see all these skeletons just standing here, so they'll walk up, they'll be able to swing at the skeletons right here and just go at them. They'll get a bunch of XP, get a bunch of free loot. They can sell the bones either back to us or do /sell hand or something like that, and sell them so that they make profit off of it, and it's a good way to make money. So basically they get free source of XP and income and everything, and that's what Techno's working on right now. And then this outer part right here, we're gonna have layered with like glass and stuff, and basically it's gonna be IG spawners on this side, and we'll also have some probably underneath here as well, so that when they're killing stuff, it's AFKing these spawners, so that both people, because we're supplying skeleton spawners, will make money off of IGs while they're killing stuff. So no matter what we do or what they do, both people make money. So it actually works out pretty well, and it'll actually benefit a lot of you guys that play on here as well. I know some of you guys, or actually a lot of you guys that actually watch these Skyblock videos, actually play on here in your spare time, whether you do a series or whatnot. It really isn't the point. It's more like just because Skyblock's fun. I really enjoy Skyblock, so yeah, that's basically what this area is set up to be. So I think I'm going to do some sort of speed build or something along those lines. It's going to be a long project. I'm not sure if we'll finish it in today's episode, but I definitely want to make a lot of progress on it. And also, I'm going to go back over here, and there's been an issue kind of going on, and I think I talked about this in yesterday's episode, or not yesterday, the last episode that I did, and it's where all the item frames are gone. So basically, people with the Sky God rank, you can see on the left side beneath my fancy famous rank over there, there's like a couple people with Sky God rank, and they have access to this /lightning thing. So when you do /lightning, it smites the what's it called, all the item frames off the wall and deletes the items. So a lot of you guys' items that you have going right here are like all they all get deleted. So I was able to save some of them real quick, and I was able to save some of them and put a bunch of these random items that you guys have given us in this chest, because I didn't want to lose all the items. But somebody had tested it in here and gotten rid of some stuff, and actually, as you guys noticed, I was getting spammed right there. He's got a Sky God kit. I might actually go do that, but since I'm recording, I'm obviously just going to turn it off so the spam's down to a minimum a little bit. But yeah, and then also we added these things. I'm not sure if I really showed these off, but these have been here for a while. We have top donator things on each side. So right here, Kyrex has a $1 million donation, and DJ Minor Eddie has donated 800k. So basically, these guys put in donations in here, or just paid me or whatever, and I put up their head on the wall when they gave me their head. So I'm probably gonna set up a few more of these things, because I know that a bunch of you have given stuff, and I want to kind of recognize you guys for like helping us out, even though you don't really have to, but it's very nice of you guys when you do that. So I thought it was kind of a way to give back for that, and just putting your head up on the wall so you get recognition for it. So that's basically the idea with that, and so all the item frames over there are kind of going to not gonna really be put up on the wall until either that issue's fixed, or it's like coded in where the lightning doesn't smite the item frames or whatever, or we might just do it for now where it's just like banners and heads and stuff, and then we can go back to items in a little bit is probably the plan. And we also still need to expand this. We probably need to do that pretty soon. But yeah, we've been pretty productive with this. I was out of town this weekend, and I had a lot of fun. Went to some football games and whatnot. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get into this and help Techno out with building stuff. He's building away, and I want to help him. Don't want to have him do all the work, and I'm also starving to death. So let's let's do a nice little /eat there, so we're good to go. And as you guys can see, beacons are going ham around the island. So as you guys could tell, last episode I mentioned it very briefly, the withers are now re-enabled. You're able to kill them, and if I do PV3, you'll see that I have 27 nether stars and 4 extra beacons after I've already lined the whole island with them. So we're gonna be saving up some iron blocks and other random blocks like this to power up all these beacons, so that we have all of these things no matter where we are on the island and what we're doing. And yeah, that's basically the idea. I'm gonna hop into the speed build, help out my boy Techno with building up stuff, and yeah, let's hop right into it. And we are now back. We have made a bunch of progress on here. As you guys were able to see in the speed build, this is what the finished, I guess, not completely finished, but the progress that we've made on this grinder. So basically, I set up a warp right here so that my my alt account's warp, which I believe if you just do is warp Zyph, it just warps you right here, and it makes it a little bit easier. You can just type in Zyph on the IS warp, and it's a public grinder. So for you guys that are watching this and maybe need some XP levels and stuff like that, there is a ton, like a metric crap ton of skeleton spawners up here, and as you guys can see, like the entire AFK thing's made out of skeleton spawners, and it's kind of see-through with my texture pack, and you can see all the skeleton spawners that are in there. So there's a bunch of skeleton spawners. It's a very efficient grinder, and basically what we're going to set it up to be is with all of this here. And as you can see, who is this? Mr. Croissant just warped himself here, but we're going to set up underneath here. We're going to have some IGs under here, so that while you guys you're gaining all of your bones and arrows and getting a bunch of XP and stuff from using the grinder, and you're able to sell them here to Techno, which I think he set up recently. But while you're doing all this stuff up here, we both are benefiting. Since we're providing the skeleton spawners and you guys are killing it for XP and everything, we are basically, you guys are able to AFK our IGs for us, which is pretty cool. We don't have any in there just yet, and as you can see, I have like 36 million over here on the side, so I might start buying some IGs pretty soon. Probably gonna talk to Techno first, but we could probably both spend a lot of money on IGs and like make trades with people and whatnot. But another thing that I've done is, obviously on stream, I keep expanding this. Each time I stream Skyblock, this goes up like another 2 rows each time. But another thing that I've done, which I recently just finished earlier today, is this tube. So basically, for you guys, whenever you warp to the island, whether you warp to the public grinder, or to the donation room, or even to the little profit shop that we have set up under there for Techno stuff, just so you guys know, for the profit shop, it's IS warp Techno, and it warps you into this room, which we've set up with all these chests, which I think I've said before. But basically, with this tunnel, which I'm gonna be completing the rest of this bridge pretty soon, is with this tunnel, you're able to start up like way up here. So whenever I do slash IS, man, I'm having some issues speaking. But yeah, whenever I do slash IS, you are able to jump down here. But I don't take fall damage, so I don't really have to worry about it. But for you guys that don't have ranks and whatnot, we set up a little water pool here. So you're able to jump down here without having to warp to Techno's island area. You can just warp to any of the other things and be able to jump down here. And then we'll set up this bridge, which I'll probably actually start working on a little bit right now. And we're just going to make this nice little pathway going all the way around so that you guys are able to have an easy access to be able to get over to the profit shop. Because as you guys can see, like, the profit shop's been making me a bunch of money, and it's been making Techno a bunch of money, and it's just all around benefits everybody. Because with profit shops, I'm pretty sure most of you guys that play Skyblock have known this for a while, or this is just one of the key things of Skyblock is with profit shops, it helps out the new players a lot, and it also helps out the people that have already set it up, obviously, because the people that set it up usually get about 50%, if not more, of the profit from it, and then the new players that don't have any spawners and stuff are able to buy it for cheaper and sell it for more, so everybody ends up making more money, which just leads to everybody getting a lot more spawners. So there we go. Here's our nice safe pathway. I'll probably add some slabs onto these little railing things, like all the way across like that, all the way around pretty soon. But that's basically what this tunnel has set up here, and along with the IGs, part of the reason that we haven't set up the IGs yet is, as you can see, let me go over to it actually. But as you can see, the IG, there's not like a sorting system for like all the iron and poppies and stuff you get from killing the IGs. So what we decided to do is Techno was trying to come up with a design to do the IG ruin, and I told him to do a KFC bargain bucket, so that's why it's red and white striped right here. And just you know, because KFC, I don't really know why they had to really do with IGs, but I don't know. It's just a goofy little design. So down here is going to be like a little chest room. I'm not sure if we'll make it towards like another profit shop that you guys can walk over to connected to this tube. Or, I mean, we'll definitely connect it to this thing. With everything we do underneath here, we're going to start connecting it to this big old tube thing, so it makes it easy to travel up and down and whatnot. But I'm not sure if we'll make it a profit shop or if we'll just have iron stored up there to have for iron blocks, not only for island level, but just in case we need like hoppers and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and as well, you can jump all the way down here, down this like rainbow, really cool looking tunnel, and you can just land on the slime blocks, and you should be good. And Retro's been doing a little bit of work on the 3D models here, which are pretty cool looking. And yeah, that's the progress that we've got going right now. And even though we spent a lot of time building up this thing, this was a lot of like calculated spaces and whatnot, I would say it's definitely worth it because you guys get somewhere where you can actively do something on the island. And also, I believe in these side rooms as well, the reason these are here is we're going to add some IGs that people are able to see when they're walking around the island, so it not only looks cool and people are able to AFK it, but there's also some down here, so it's also super efficient because this thing pushes the water down into the little lava area down here. So it's just another efficient area, and once we get a bunch of IGs, we'll have room for like probably like 100 or 200 IGs possibly, or something like that. Like, it's going to be a lot of IGs in this room, and if possible, we might throw in not only IGs, but maybe some more skeleton spawners and some other stuff, because I know we still do have some skeleton spawners laying around, but Techno has the rest of them. I've used most of the ones that we got. And also, for a thing for you staff members, I'm not sure if there's going to be a whole ton of staff members or whatnot, because I know there's not a whole lot of them on the server, but if you guys are watching and whatnot, what I'm doing with this wall right here is Greek and Hayes have already put their little signs up here on the wall. But this is going to be like a staff member and other like random people and stuff that are kind of like, I guess, important on the server, like that make big changes and stuff, are going to put up signs here and have like a little like signature wall of people like that. So I might make one of these for like just have this one as a staff one. I might do one on the other side for people that like watch the videos and stuff, and I can put in people's names there just as another viewer interaction thing, because I love interacting with you guys and everything with that. But I think that's about it for today's episode. We hadn't done a Skyblock episode in a while, and I've actually been working on this one for a long time. It's just this thing took a long time to build, and as you guys saw, there was a lot of cuts in the speed build throughout the time that we went through it, and with the music, I might have made it a bit shorter. I don't know how long the speed build actually was, but with that, it was over a span of a couple days or so. We were doing a little bit of stuff here and there, and Techno was helping me out as well. But yeah, I'd say that's about it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode of Skyblock. And another thing, I'm not sure if I showed this off, but the cryptic chest plate Prot 6, Unbreaking 10, Thorns 2. We were hooked up by our boy Ty the Owl, and it looks like the server's lagging a little bit. But yeah, we were hooked up by our boy Ty the Owl, so big shout out and thanks to that man for hooking us up with the chest plate. And yeah, I'd say that's about it. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode of Skyblock, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out. Bye.